Let's see if this is working. Let's see if this is working. All right. Yeah, we're on. Shalom. Shalom. Coming to you in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yashai Bashem Makakadash. Kal Halayim La Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai Bashem Makakadash. Brakate Yahweh. Brakate Yahshai. Brakate Yahweh. Brakate Yahshai. Kal Halal Yahweh Bashem Yashai Bashem Makakadash. All glory, honor, and praises, exaltation, fear, might, and power we give to the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. All right. We got to maintain that spirit of praising the Lord, man. He's the Almighty, you know, and Yahweh Shai is worthy of worship, man. And all things done through the Rakah Kadash, man. So all glory, praise, and honor to our Heavenly Father and His Son. Okay. I'm trying to make this a quick one. Yeah, I'm gonna make this quick, man. Straight to the point. And the spirit was on me, man. It's been on my spirit last week, I would say, and influenced by the apostle elders on down, man. The spirit's been heavy, and I've just been thinking about myself and well, yeah, myself, because that's all I have to be, concerned about, really. Have myself. We gotta have ourselves in order, then we take care of each other, man. You know, but you know, getting myself in order and maintaining you know, the correct way to conduct myself in the truth, and doing this lesson to edify, uplift, and encourage brothers in the same position as myself, which is being young in the truth, or being a toddler, being a baby in the truth. Okay, hence why the title is for us younger brothers as toddlers, be obedient. There's no room for spoilt children in the truth, man. Okay, because oftentimes people come into the truth, do a couple of years, and think that they're on some level or know something, man. Well, the spirit over the last week and a half, I'd say, is making it very clear, through the apostle elders on down, that Yahweh Shai speaking, man. Through the apostles and elders on down, making it clear that basically we ain't shit, man. You know, we're babies in the truth, and we've got to remind ourselves of that, man. Be mindful of that, and just basically conduct ourselves according to the way that we've been taught by our leaders, our spiritual fathers, the apostle elders. All right. And yeah, man. Now I've got up on the screen here the word naive, and it says a person of a person or action showing a lack of experience, wisdom, or judgment. Okay. Now I can only speak for myself and use myself as an example. Um, and for the, like I said, like-minded brothers or brothers in the same position in terms of being a young brother in the truth, you would obviously understand. Okay. I myself have only been in the truth. I've known of the truth. I started. How do I say this, man? Trying to go back. It's not even that long. I was watching the apostles, and the elders for about a year straight, man. But in terms of being active and actually coming into the truth and you know being a full-on believer, it's just around 5 years. Okay, so in the truth, I'm 5 years old, which is nothing, man. I'm a babe. I'm a toddler. Okay, and I would fit under this bracket of being naive. Okay, not now. Being naive isn't such a bad thing. It's only a bad thing when you think you're something or act stupidly upon that naivety. Okay, because it says showing a lack of experience. All right, I myself lack considerably in experience. Okay, 5 years, you ain't really seen nothing, man. All right, and the reason I can understand this is because Yahara is like used the spirit on me. I understand order. And even though I haven't reached a certain level, I can see that I am not on a level. Okay. And for us younger brothers, man, we gotta keep this in the forefront of our mind. Okay. Don't try and remember this, man. Okay. And when I say don't try and remember this, because the word remember means read back, remember mind, so back to mind. Don't let it ever get in the back of your head where you got to go back and think, oh yeah, I forgot, I'm still young in the truth. No, this should be in the forefront of our heads, man. We should never forget that we are young. We should never forget that we are inexperienced, man. Now, is that to beat us down? To a certain degree, to keep us humble, but it's not to say, oh, well, yeah, poor me, I can't do it. No, what it is to keep us humble, to help us to grow, man. Okay. Because you can't teach somebody something if the information you're giving them, they keep bucking up against it. Okay. So lack of experience in 5 years. I mean, I've seen some stuff, but I haven't seen a lot, man. Okay. Like, for example, I've seen people come into the truth and fall out of the truth within 5 years. I can say that because I've seen it happen multiple times. But guess what? The elders above me, okay, all right, they've seen starting with the apostles, they're able to see somebody coming and say, nah, you ain't right. Okay, so you ain't right, man. We ain't even gonna give you the opportunity to come into the truth and fall out because we can see your spirit ain't right. That's a next level. That's you have to be high in the spirit to look at a man and say, well, nah, it's not for you type of thing. Whereas I myself, let's just say the power is not within my hand, but let's just say it somehow was, for understanding's sake. I probably wouldn't be able to look at a man unless it's blatantly obvious. I probably wouldn't be able to look at through a man's act that he puts on and see that this man ain't right. Why? Because I'm not on that spiritual level. Okay, I lack that experience. Okay, I lack that hands-on experience of seeing people come in and go out in their various forms. Okay, all right, wisdom, all right, and showing a lack of experience, wisdom. All right, now I myself, like I said, this is a video for like-minded brothers, young brothers. Yeah, we do have a level of wisdom. The Lord's blessed us to come into the truth. We can, use discernment and levels of wisdom, but mastery of it, we haven't got that yet, man. Okay, or judgment, man. Like the example I just gave, that level of judgment to see if somebody's right or not. Because yeah, it's easy to tell a bug out. It's easy to, yeah, he ain't gonna get it. We can all do that, man. Okay, that's elementary level. But when somebody puts on an act and you got to decode and go through the spirit, all right, that level of judgment, us younger brothers don't have that yet, man. Okay, so it's a matter of understanding that there's a level of naivety that we're gonna come in with, all right, and we have to go through experiences through the spirit and test through or that given of the Lord for us to grow in the spirit, man. Okay. But until then, we gotta remember that we're nothing, man. We're little children, man. Okay. Like at 5 years old, what the hell could you do for yourself, man? You were completely dependent upon your parents, man. How much more spiritually, man? All right. We are dependent upon the Lord, okay, which is given the knowledge unto his men, okay, our teachers, starting with the apostle elders, all right, which were taught by their teachers, okay, all right. But then the Spirit gave them the complete truth, all right, the whole doctrine, and we as us younger brothers have learned, man, you know. So we got to remember this. Now, this is First Peter's trying to make this quick. First Peter's 2:2, and Slark, man, is I believe the YouTube, they and the internet, man, they fuck around with our accounts and put stupid adverts up, man. Like here, you see the advert of women's hair, man. I don't look at no fucking women's hair, all right, and all that shit. My woman don't have access to my computer and stuff like that. I don't look at any of this stuff, but then they put adverts of women's hair, man. It's to take the piss, man, because obviously this is my Great Millstone account, so they just trying to take the piss, man. In case anybody thinking, oh yeah, 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 he looking at women's hair, bullshit, man. And I before it was on before, and I clicked it off, came back on the pages there again, man. It's Esau just fucking around. Anyways, back on topic. First Peter 2:2. As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby, man. So as newborn babes, we've got to first conquer the milk of the scriptures, then we can get onto the meat, man. Yeah, but that's the point. We are newborn babes, man. We are dependent upon what we're being fed. Okay, and the spirit has to be with you, not to choke on the milk, man, so that you can grow. All right, get these nutrients, these spiritual nutrients, so we can grow in the truth, man. You know. All right. Matthew 19:14. But Yahushua said, suffer little children and forbid them not to come unto me, for such is the kingdom of heaven. Yeah, because at the time the disciples, they weren't yet apostles, they were still students of the Lord. They kind of missed the mark at times, man. You know, they thought, oh yeah, we're big and bad. Look, we're rolling with Yahushua now, you know, okay, type of thing. We're rolling with the Lord, and they thought that not anybody could approach them or the Lord. So little children came, you know, because children gravitate to righteous vibrations, man. All right, I can tell you that for a fact. All right, I've been around little toddlers and stuff, and children vibrate to righteous vibrations, man. Even at the camp, the stinkers, I ain't even call you it. Well, the Israelite woman, okay, but right now she ain't operating under that title, man. All right, these I ain't even want to get start cursing and stuff, man. But you get the point. These so-called black women, they be scorning and trying to walk past the camp and not even pay attention. And they got their little toddlers with them. The toddlers are looking back, man. Now the toddlers don't understand. They don't, but they children are very good at accessing and picking up on vibrations, man. All right. And the children never have a look of fear in their eyes. I'm talking about little Israelite toddlers, man. It's always a look of inquisitive, like they want to learn or they're interested or, oh, what's that? But then it's the parents that just keep walking past or scorn or whatever, man. I see that happen all the time at the camp. The brothers can corroborate and second that, man, if they've picked up on that, man. Okay. So just like Yahushua, the children were flocking Yahushua, and the disciples went like, nah, nah, get away, man. You're a little youth, man. Don't worry about, hey, man, this ain't for you. But Yahushua made an example out of that situation and said, no, suffer the little children, meaning let them come to me and forbid them not. Don't tell them no, let them come unto me. For of such is the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. Now, why did Yahushua say that? Does it mean that babies are going to be, well, yeah, babies and children will be delivered. Okay, if you get into really, you know, women, children will be delivered. Okay, but the point is, does it mean the elect is only consisting of babies? For such is the kingdom of heaven? No, what it means is the characteristics of a child. A child is teachable, a child is innocent. Okay, a child will, if you're respectable and the child has trust in you, the child will do anything you say and believe it, you, man. Okay, because the child has that level of naivety. Okay, you know, lack of experience. So what you say, they believe. All right. And just like us when we first came into the truth, man, you know. Now, I mean, 5 years down the line, you grow a bit, but you're still young. But when I first came in the truth, I believed what the apostles were saying. At the time, they were just known as the elders of Great Millstone. Okay. I believed in it, man. I believed in the Lord. Okay. Now, did I have the understanding to teach it or to actually fully understand through experience? No. But they're respectable men, as I just said. They're clearly working and operating through the spirit. And as a babe, I naturally gravitated towards that and said, yeah, I believe that, man. All right. You know, like a baby, man. It's spiritual. The things of the flesh are always spiritual, also, man. Everything we do in the flesh has a spiritual counterpart, which is much more powerful. Like a baby, what do babies learn with? They learn with their hands and they learn with their mouth. Everything a baby wants to discover. You look at a newborn, well, maybe 6 months, 1 year old, man. They're always they're always trying to put stuff in their mouth. You as the parent have to be like, oh no, 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 baby, don't do that. Don't put that in your mouth. Don't try to put, I don't know, whatever, the coin in your mouth. Don't try to put this in your mouth. Because babies want to learn, man. They want to digest everything. That's just like us when we come into the truth, man. Everything we're trying to put it to our mouth, man. You know. But then if the spirit's dealing with us, everything according to the truth we're trying to digest, man. Okay? Because we need to grow. We want to experience. We want to learn. All right. That's exactly how it works in the truth, man. You know, that's why Yahushua said, suffer the children unto me, for such is the kingdom. People that are teachable, man. People that know that they don't, whatever they knew or have, this ain't it. And whatever this is, we want to drink of it. We want to have it, man. Okay, that's why the scripture says, out of the belly shall thy belly shall flow rivers of living water, man. Okay, and you'll never thirst again. Okay, so we've got to be like newborn babes, man. All right. Romans 6 and 17. But thank be the Most High that ye were servants of sin, but ye have obeyed from the heart that form of doctrine which was delivered unto you. Yeah, there you go. That's beautiful. So whatever was given unto us according to the correct doctrine, okay, we we uh we obey it, man. Okay. Like if you tell a baby or child, don't do that, and you give them a little tap on the hand, they might cry, but they know not to do that. Or to do this, they'll do it, man. Okay, So we obey what we were taught, man. You know. All right. Now type this on the Google on Google. Babies begin to understand what no means between 6 and 18 months, and may even begin to tell themselves no, no. Okay, but that's the point, man. We gotta I typed in when does a child become naughty. Now I got various answers and stuff. I ain't gonna get into it, but the point is when a child gets to around 3, 4, that's when they try to start experimenting, man. Try and be a little bit misbehave, see how far they can push the boundaries and stuff. All right. Because by 3, 4, they know how to walk, they know how to talk, so they think they're the big man. You know, you know. Now that's all in innocence, but spiritually, there ain't no room for that, man. Okay, there's no room for that stuff, man. All right, okay, because when we come into the truth, a little 1, 2 scriptures, that's the time when you should be even more obedient, man. Not the time to be, walking around thinking, you're the shit now, and you can start teaching your teachers and telling them where they went wrong. They're the ones that helped you get to the point where you were crawling, where you were walking. So how the hell can you now tell them otherwise, man? All right, you know we got to remain humble, man. We got to remain meek. We got to remain teachable, man. We have to remember, okay, we have to keep it in the forefront of our mind, I'll say, all right, that we are babes, man. you know Now doesn't mean that you're stuck on scriptures like the basics of the scriptures forever and ever just because you're a baby. No, you can be a babe and understand the prophecies. You can be a babe and understand some of the deep mysteries of the scriptures, all right, because it's spiritual, man. All right. Because if a guy comes in and he's on level 1, so to speak, for 5 years, then that guy ain't really doing much, man. So I'm not saying we should, because I'm a babe, I only got to deal with the basic. No, man. You can deal with the more advanced stuff if you grow in time, or if you grow according to the spirit, deals with you. But nonetheless, man, with all that get understanding, get wisdom, as the scripture says. And wisdom and understanding is to know your place, man. And your place, or one of the understandings of wisdom and knowledge is to know your place. Okay. And to remember, despite what I know now, I don't know it all, and I'm still a babe, man. You know? Okay. Now I watched the video over there from in America, Priest Shaman. It was short and powerful, man. And he was going into the Psalms 51, and where it says, "Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity and cleanse me from my sin." And he was going into the priest Shaman was going into how in the ancient world used to wash clothes and used to scrub it and then used to beat it upon a stone. It was like that's how women used to wash the clothes, man. It was a rigorous process for washing clothes, man. So when David said, "Wash me," it was basically saying, "Beat me," scrub me. Okay. It's not all about having the nice, cool water poured over your head and what. No, man. It's about being beaten against that stone. All right, being scrubbed out, beaten and bashed, wrung, battered, so to speak, and then you come out clean and pure, like fresh linen, fresh laundry. Okay, you know, and that's what has to happen sometimes to us, man. When you feel like you come into the truth, you think you know something, all right, or just the natural process of the Lord dealing with us is to chasten us, man. We've got to be washed, we've got to be beaten, okay, we've got to be scrubbed, man, because we're like the prodigal son, which we're going to get into, man. All right, all that nonsense that was in us, that filth that was in us before, has to be washed out, and that's a violent process, man. Okay, all right. Zechariah 13 and 9, and it says, "And I will bring the third fruit part through the fire, and will fry them as silver is refined, and try them as gold is tried." Okay, now to refine silver and gold, it has to go through the fire. Okay, and it through the fire, whatever shape it had before, it loses that, it's melted, and then it's molded again. So through the fire, we have to be melted. Whatever bullshit we had before, we have to be fully deformed from that, so that the maker, the master maker, okay, can mold us how he wants us to be, man. Okay, so we got to be broken to be built. That's just the process of coming in the truth. All right. If you don't like being beaten down, then you ain't gonna get very far, man. All right, you've got to roll with the punches, man. Like a boxer, when they get punched, they don't stay static, man. Though, if you know anything about boxing or fighting techniques, is when you get hit, roll with the hit. Okay, it's easier on the body, but if you try and act stiff against it, your ass gonna be knocked out, man, or seriously hurt. Okay, so you gotta learn to roll with the punches, man. Okay, so when the Lord beats us, man, don't be thinking, man, nah. You know, like when your father used to beat you as a child, or your mother used to beat you as a child, you, man, I want to leave this house. I remember saying that, man. You know, running up to my room after I got my ass whooping, thinking, yeah, I'm gonna leave this house, man. You know, I don't like my parents kind of stuff, man. All of that, man. You know, I'm gonna leave this house, man. I remember doing that shit, man. You know, crying and foaming at the mouth because you just got your ass beat, man. Okay. But then there's certain things, even as wicked as our parents are, there's certain things you appreciate that you were given in your upbringing, man. Okay, that's the same thing. You may be thinking, oh man, this is hard, man. Why Yahweh Hashem is doing this to me, man? Hey, but in the kingdom, Yahweh Azah, we make it as a part of the elect. Okay, we're gonna be thankful for the light affliction that we went through, as the scripture says, man. Okay. Plus, the Lord said He ain't gonna give us anything that we can't bear, man. So what we're going through, even though we don't think we can go through it, the Lord knows we can go through it, man. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more, man. You know, and we gonna make it, man. You know. Okay. So we gotta go through the fire. You know. Not here we go again with these stupid synthetic hair adverts, man. Esau, man, playing games, man. Anyways, the I ain't got actually. I don't want to read it, man. I want to wrap it up, but this you can read it in your own time. Luke 15, the parable of the lost son or the prodigal son. You know, he asked the father, yeah, give me all that you got for me. And basically, he went and fucked off. He thought he had something, thought he knew something. All right, and lost all his inheritance, and he came back to his father embarrassed, man. You know, and what did the father do, man? Did the father um basically say, no, don't come back? No, man. The father took him in, made a feast for him, man, because he had a son that was lost, but now the son is found, man. And it's the same for us, man. Okay. Now, why does the Father take us back? Because of His Son. That's why the Yahweh Shai is worthy of worship, glory, and honor and praise, man. Magnify the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Why? Because through Yahweh Shai's sacrifice on the cross for us, we are now. That's why the Scripture says we now can stand boldly before the throne of grace, because it's grace and mercy that's been extended unto us, so that we can come back before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, our access to the Father is through our big brother Yahweh Shai. Okay, so basically, before none of us were born into the truth in this lifetime, so we all went astray. We all were like the prodigal son. Yeah. I want to do this. I want to be a Muslim. I want to be a Christian. I want to be an atheist. I want to be a Buddhist. I want to whatever, man. Okay, or whatever sins we used to keep up with, you know. Okay, but then when we came back to the truth, it's like we're coming home, man. And the Father puts on a feast for us, man. You know. All right. Okay. So the feast, as Apostle Aramla often speaks about, all right, is this the dinner, man. Okay. You know, this truth being like a meal, right? The nice lamb, okay, you know, the bread, the wine, and so on. Okay, this truth is like a well set dinner, man, a meal, a feast that's put on, man. But you've got to be of the spirit. The spirit has to be with you to partake of it, man. Okay, and for the spirit to be with us, we have to be teachable. If we're not teachable, the spirit ain't gonna deal with us, man. You know. So that's a quick hit, man. I want to make this quick, you know, for us younger brothers, man, as toddlers, be obedient, man. Okay, because through our obedience and our submission to the truth, according to the Spirit, all right, we going Yahweh Azar attain the kingdom, man, and be all judges and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man. You know, but to get to that stage, we're gonna have to be beaten down. We're gonna have to be washed out, man. Okay, we're gonna have to be remolded, man. So always keep it in the forefront of our minds, man. We're young, we don't know too, although we know something, we don't know too much, man. So our apostle elders, our spiritual fathers tell us, and the men above us, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shai. Okay, once it being the spirit, according to the truth of Yahweh Hashem Shai, obey it, man. okay? Because we are toddlers, all right? We have spiritual parents, man. So what they say we do, man, okay? Because for the end, it will be of our good. All right, don't buck up against it and then get kicked out, man. All right, because hey, there's no room for spoilt toddlers, man. You act up, your ass is out, man. I act up, my ass is out. Okay, so we gotta. There's no room for spoilt toddlers, man. We gotta be, truthful. We gotta be obedient, man, because it's for our own good. So this is specifically for myself and like brothers who are young in the faith, man. Let's just be obedient because we're toddlers to Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, man. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.